Whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Schaefer, and today I'll be presenting on society and the effects from the criminal justice system that it has on society. To first start off, I would like to give my thesis statement to provide a clear description of what I will be presenting on today. My thesis statement is, sociological factors related to the criminal justice system have an effect on an individual's views towards sentencing results. To further broaden my knowledge on this topic, I did some research to back up the thesis statement that I had developed. The main article that I researched was Personal and Vicarious Experiences with the Criminal Justice System as a Predictor of Punitive Sentencing Attitudes, and this is by Davila, Hartley, Buckler, and Wilson. And it appeared in the Journal of Criminal Justice Association. And what they did is they did a research on a pool of people, and that consisted of 1,500 people, and they tried to find a relationship between previous sentencing and the attitudes that they had towards the criminal justice system. So as far as if someone had like a speeding ticket, and they received the results of the speeding ticket, maybe had to go to court or pay the fine, did they now view that sentencing too harsh as they did before they had the speeding ticket, when they thought it was too lenient? As I said before, the research that they did consisted of 1,500 people. They asked a yes or no questions. It was 804 female, 698 male, 895 whites, 267 Hispanic, 254 African Americans, and 86 other individuals that were part of maybe a race that wasn't the main categories that they were looking at. They were also concerned with some ethics involved with this research, as it can be a very emotional topic for some, and this was displayed pretty heavily within the article by Davila, because he was concerned, he didn't want people to become upset with this, and sociologists are concerned with not changing the course of how society works. They just want to be able to study it outside of its realm and not interfere with how the course of society works. And that comes from Muller, Dr. Muller, through Sociology 101. There was also a confidentiality concern that I discussed with Dr. Muller. These individuals, when being questioned, they want to be promised that their personal information won't be shared to others through a presentation such as what I'm giving today. Next, I would like to give a little background on the variables that the researchers were testing. According to Dr. Muller, an independent variable is something that causes change, and the dependent variable is the effect of the independent variable. In this research, the independent variable is the experience that an individual would have with the criminal justice system, and the dependent variable is the sentencing attitudes that they might have towards the results after court. Next, I would like to go over the results of the research that was done throughout their article. They came up with the main thesis that people with experience of the criminal justice system view sentencing results as too harsh. So say you got that speeding ticket and you paid the fine, you now think, according to their research, that the criminal justice system is too harsh, whereas before you got the speeding ticket, you were more likely to think, oh, that's too lenient, only $120, that's way too lenient, they should charge more. To confirm this research that they had provided, I did a secondary research topic, which was Watching Detectives, Crime Programming, Fear of Crime, and Attitudes about the Criminal Justice System by Lisa Colt Butler. Her main thesis was that if you watch criminal justice shows, you are more likely to have a fear of crime and fear crime, because criminal justice shows, what they want to do is they want to amplify whatever the situation is to make you hooked into the show and get more viewers, whereas it might not be true in actual life scenarios. Why is this specific to sociological scientists? So why does this matter? Why does this presentation matter? And why is it specific to sociologists? Is because it deals with exogenous factors, so which means outside of the body, and that's according to Dr. Muller through his lecture. And an exogenous factor, that's a part of this research, would be interactions with the criminal justice system. So you get that speeding ticket, and you have to pay the fine. You might have to go to court to pay the fine. That's an outside of the body interaction with the criminal justice system. Psychologists would be interested with endogenous factors, which relates to inside of the body. So male versus female. So maybe a male has a different view of the criminal justice system than a female might have. In conclusion, I concluded from the research that I conducted that sociological factors regarding the criminal justice system have an effect on individuals' views of sentencing attitudes. This, what I think, pertains to a good thing to our society, because to me, the criminal justice system is accomplishing the goal that it has been put there for. So for example, if I go out and want to want to speed and go 90 miles an hour down the road, and it only costs me $5, I'm going to do it every day. I'm not going to be concerned with not doing it at all. So, and that's my conclusion. Thank you for everyone listening today, and I will open up the floor to questions.